What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, man. Salute to all the masculine mercenaries. Salute to all the madam mercenaries. Salute to everybody who supports Sheep Stay Sleep TV and me, DS1. We back here. You tuned in right now. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Hit the like button on the way in. After you hit the like button, share the show. Share the show. After you hit the like button, share the show. Share it on your community tab, Discord server. It's very much appreciated. After that, you can go to CashApp $Sheep Stay Sleep TV. CashApp $SheepStaySleepTV. That is how you financially support the show. Anytime during the show, you can hit that up, or you can hit the super chat, leave your question, your comment. I will post them. All other donation links will be in the chat room. All other donation links will be in the chat room. Salute to everybody that's coming through. Excuse me. Like I said, make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Make sure you share the show. And make sure you donate to the show. Financially support the show. It's very much appreciated, man. So tonight, y'all see the title. Y'all see the title. What has the high value man narrative got us? What has it what has this narrative gotten us? What has this narrative proven? And as y'all see in the description box, what have the space gotten, or where have this space gotten since the inception of the high value man narrative? How has this narrative helped this space? This is what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to speak about how has the inception of this narrative helped the space, where has it gotten the space, and what has it actually proven about the men in this space. See, that's the real point, because the whole high value argument has been a success, you know, for the brother. This narrative that he's pushed has been successful for him, and I believe he's going to ride this horse to the sunset, which I don't blame him. Salute to him. But what this narrative has proven since the inception of the narrative, since the brother channel blew up, right? Since um him getting the world star coverage, him being on the Roommates podcast, ever since this happened, his views are through the roof. His viewership is through the roof. And we see a lot of people trying to ride that wave now. We're trying to, well, we're not trying to. We see that a lot of guys are actually threatened by the high value narrative. Yes, I said it. A lot of guys are threatened by this narrative. They are. And when I say threatened, I don't mean threatened like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Is they threatened from the standpoint of they don't know where they message should go at this point. Because what Kevin Samuels in the high value man narrative has proven about the majority of the content creators that are in this manosphere space, what it showed was that a lot of brothers were not confident in their message. they felt comfortable promoting what they were promoting because it was popular. And it was a consensus amongst most of the guys in the space that it was cool to talk about what most guys were talking about. You see? So the guys who were successful in this space for promoting the upliftment and the empowerment of men, preferably black men, those guys at that time felt comfortable promoting that because they 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 had somebody to aspire to become, far as viewership, views, subs. you know so they was like, oh, okay, well, I can become someone promoting this message because we already got big wigs around. But when somebody came along and showed these guys something else with promoting something else and promoting something that actually is anti what these guys were initially promoting, now it's a conflict of interest. Now it's a conflict of interest. That's what it is. And it's a conflict of interest because what is proven, what the whole hoopla is proven, is that you guys were not confident in nothing you were saying. You didn't believe none of the stuff you were saying. You guys were never gonna hold the line. See, it's like it's like growing up with your friends, and you always got that homeboy that always talk about how he ready to get it on if anything happened. But if nothing never happens, you'll never know if your homeboy gonna fight or not. So when something finally happens and he don't do nothing, now it's like, oh, I don't, well, it's not my fault. I didn't do nothing. I didn't know this was gonna happen, type of thing. And that's what happened. That's what this narrative, this high value man narrative, is proven about the guys that was in this space. These guys were only here for fame. That's what they were here for. They were here for fame and women. They were here to get some clout and some attention, get them girl on the way out, and that'll be that. See, this is why now the message is switched. See, this is why you have the demigod Obsidian. This is why you got a bunch of his little seedlings running around doing what they doing. Because they found something that they feel outranked the message of the manosphere. See? Oh yeah, we don't need the black manosphere no more. You know, we got Saint Kevin. See, what this narrative is proving is that a lot of these men were never here for the actual message. They were here for the messenger. Let me repeat that. What this high value man narrative is also proven is that most of the men that were here, they were not here to get a message or to deliver one. They were here for messengers. You see? This is why I say these men became demigods. Check out Esoteric Red Pill Talk, the Manosphere Demiurge, where I broke all that down. But these guys, they didn't, this narrative has revealed this. These men were just here to follow other men, to try to get a girl. The same thing dudes do in real life. They try to fit in with a crew and fake and perpetrate and pretend until a card get pulled. And hopefully they could still hang out, even though the crew know you not who you said you are. But the whole time before your card got pulled, you got a chance to, you was drinking for free, you was smoking for free, you was hanging around with chicks, you was riding out, we was going to different boroughs, you know. We got you riding with us because we think you one of us. But you just hanging with us because you know where we go, it's lit. You know where we go is women. You know when you around us, you ain't gotta have no money really. You could eat for free because that's just how we rock. And this is what a lot of these dudes did in this space. Yeah, that's right, that's right, that's right, for real. Word, word. Yup, that's how they are. That's how these women are. Yup. They did all of that. Once that high value man narrative came in, and they saw them views, and they saw 2,000-3,000 women in the chat room. Lift these boys' skirts. And this is why black men remain stagnant. Because of their mindset. Because most black men mindset is all encased around women. Let me repeat that so y'all can hear what I said. Most black men are stagnant because their mindset is encased in women. The gynocracy, it's encased in it. These men don't even know their whole existence is based around a woman. These dudes neglected themselves their whole life because that's what their mama told them. You ain't got to rush to have sex, boy. Wait till you get married. Am I saying something wrong with waiting till you get married? No. But I'm speaking to a point of how a lot of us black men grow up with gynocrats and not mothers. Because what they do is they try to sexually suppress us, because that is another way of suppressing your masculinity. This is what they do. So what they do is they shame sex to socially castrate you. So now you a whole weirdo. You just going to school, da 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 la 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 la, just going through life, goofy, flimsy. And see, the gynocracy make you like that, so you're easily malleable. You're easily movable. They can move you around. They could treat you how they want to treat you. They could do whatever they want to you. So these guys' mothers socially castrated them. So when these dudes come out of technical school with these technical degrees, then they come on YouTube and you hear them saying stuff like buttery, buttery. You only get that from guys like that. Buttery. Come on, man. Anybody that grew up like, what are you talking about? Like, why would you even say that? You wouldn't say that around a group of guys. You would not say that. We'll clown you. But that's how you know that these guys were socially castrated by their mothers. Because they don't want their sons bringing women in the house and having sex in the house and all that type of shit. Shout out to Hills In. Appreciate you, family. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody. But these are the guys that come to the manosphere and they set up under these guys. They set up under the obsidians. You know, the same weirdos that's around right now, your Mr. Fantastics. All these guys set up under obsidian. Game Changer. All these guys. MOT. All these weirdos. C Boogie. They all set up under obsidian. He's their demigod. These guys didn't come here for information. They came here for somebody to follow. That's what they came here to do. They came here to follow other men. And a lot of these dudes are mad at Kevin because Kevin is not into carrying dudes. You ain't gonna ride in his fanny pack. His fanny pack is full. See? That's what this narrative is proving about these dudes. Your dudes are not red pill. You dudes are not about progress. You're here looking to tag along and find a buddy and create a little weird buddy system on YouTube. That's what this narrative is proving about a lot of you dudes in this space. Shout out to Brian Randall. He said, Sean Love, bro. Appreciate it. That's what this narrative is proving about these men. These men are not about nothing. These men are enamored and captured by other men's personalities. That's what it's showing. You're over there enamored with Kevin because he got all these women in his chat room. You're like, wow. You're astonished. You're astonished at all of these avatars that's in his. Oh, look at her. Oh, whoa, she's a new one. Oh, I ain't never see her. That's y'all. That's why everybody want to get in on this. You only want to get the bag so you can get the broad. See, we already know that, man. See, y'all dudes need to stop sitting here acting, oh, I'm about progress, because I'm about progress. You just saying that because that's dog whistle language for single women. Just like the high value man narrative is dog whistle language for women. Oh, you didn't know that, huh, buddy? Didn't know that, did you? Didn't know that. Why you think all the women flock to his chat room? Not because he got on a suit and he spray cologne. It's not because of that. It's because the term high value man screams to a woman's hypergamy. So you know what he do? He makes sure he looks like what a woman may picture in her mind of a high value man. That's why he put the suit on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Shout out to Soul Shader. He said they have no minds of their own, yo. They give no pushback to what's bad for them, but always fight for what's good for them, then wonder why they stuck. Exactly. Exactly. But see, y'all dudes don't understand that. And that's what this narrative is proving. Y'all not here to learn. Y'all here to follow. That's why y'all so quick to tear down other brothers who are really giving you the game. That's why you want to tear us down. That's why you want to tear down the masculine mercenaries and all the other brothers that's giving up game. You want to tear us down because we're not the popular guys to follow. Because we can't lead you, back into the project hallways to get you to get you a hot shot of puss, you know? See, y'all took the whole Pookie and Ray Ray narrative and threw it on certain men, and y'all did that for the women. Ain't nobody stupid. Y'all did that to try to impress the women, to try to run the women away. So y'all ran with that. and then went and jumped on the high value man narrative, not even knowing that those guys deal with busset babies that they call sugar babies. And you want a busset baby, so you gonna follow, you gonna play tag along, you gonna run around and campaign. See, you dudes are not about progress. You're not. You're not. You're not. You don't know how to be progressive. You don't even know how. How? How do you guys know how to be progressive when everything you do reverts back to the same thing, which is the gynocracy? Every move you've made in your life, it all turns around and benefits the gynocracy. Half you dudes can't find good women. It's not because good women is not out here. It's because you dudes don't want good women. I said a good woman. I didn't say a dime piece. I said a good woman. See? See, this is why they follow the high value man narrative. Because the high value man narrative gets you a 8, 9, or a 10. It doesn't get you a good woman. See, this is why Kevin said numerous times on his show that the men, the Henrys, they don't care about marrying and getting taken for a couple $1,000,000 because they can afford it. This is what Kevin has said out his mouth. So when he said that, I said, "Oh, so what you basically saying is this is just a whole trick bag. That's what this narrative is. Dressed some dressed up matchmaking type of stuff." That's what this is. And it's not to, promote family like the so-called Pookies and Ray Rays do. We do that in the Masculine Mercenaries. All the men promote manhood, family. We all promote that. That's what we promote. But that's not what the high value man narrative promotes. It promotes pump and dump. It promotes tricking. Shout out to my man Platinum. It promotes being a trick. That's what it promotes. And it shows that a lot of you guys want to be these types of men. This is what you always aspired to be. You couldn't wait till the day you could spend $300 on an escort. This is why you went to school and made sure you got those master's degrees and made sure you got those good jobs. Because you want to be able to pay for the best you can. That's what it's about. And that's why half of y'all came to this space. This is why now you guys don't even, you won't even claim the Black Manosphere. You won't even claim it. You won't even claim what it stands for. because you never was here to represent that. You dudes was here just trying to get. I told y'all months ago, man. YouTube Matchfinder.com. That's all this ever was to y'all. That's all this space ever meant to a lot of you dudes. And you know how I know that this space only meant that to a lot of you dudes? Because a lot of you dudes ruined y'all relationships being on YouTube too. Y'all think I don't know that. Couple of you dudes lost y'all women being on YouTube. I know a couple dudes, man. For being it, the reason was for YouTube. Them getting caught up on YouTube, chasing Avatar Cat. You got a dude that was that was in this space who got accused of doing something real wicked. And this dude still goes around offering, prostituting his penis on panels. This same bozo is still running around talking about his penis after being accused of what he was accused for. Why is he still allowed to be around here? See, that's the stuff I don't like. Why does this dude still be able to be around? Why? Oh, well, DS1, you can't tell people where they can't be. That's the problem now. That's the problem now. That's the problem. That's the problem. The whole high value man narrative has proven that the so-called educated man that was in this space is more concerned with sex than progress. See, because these guys feel like they've reached their ceiling. They don't aspire to be more. They got their degrees, they work for tech companies, they real high level nerds and geeks, you know. So now it's, I can just lay back and this is their mindset, because this is the mindset that the gynocracy breeds. Good job, son. You're a success. Because he has enough money to take care of him, and if he have a family, plus his mother. This is all the gynocracy needs from you. See, you're gonna have to take care of them, whether whether you're a high achiever or underachiever. But see, these guys, they were taught to overachieve. This is why these guys are sexually frustrated. See, they're sexually frustrated. Just like those Henrys that Kevin talked to. A lot of those guys are sexually frustrated. They can't get nothing. A lot of those guys, a lot of those men too are not in shape. They're not as attractive as other guys. See? Every time they deal with a woman, they gotta pay. This is why these guys have no problem with it. But see, what we're not gonna do in this space is make it normal to pay women for interaction. See, that's what we're not gonna do. See, over here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV, we're gonna continue to push what masculinity is about. We're gonna continue to uplift Black men. And continue to let Black men know that just at the simple fact that you are public enemy number one all over the goddamn globe proves that you're high value. Let me repeat that. Just at the mere fact that the Black man is public enemy number one all over the goddamn globe proves our high value. See, I told y'all before in the show, narratives versus principles. See, that's why you're automatically high value, Black man, because you're the most wanted thing on the planet. And I'm not talking about women. I'm talking about wanted. Like public enemy number one, like enemy of the state. That proves our high value. It proves it. Do you know Black men is an endangered species in Chicago? Do you know that? Do you know growing up in Chicago, the children is used to going outside and seeing dead bodies of Black men? That proves a high value. Anything of high value will be on the goddamn endangered species list. We hunted just like they hunt hippos. Just like they hunting elephants. That proves we're high value. So you don't have to argue or do none of that. All you gotta do is tell them that. All you gotta do is tell them that. Just go and pull up the list of Black bodies that was dropped by the police in the past 5 years and look at all them Black men. You think they're killing us because we worthless? They're killing us to prove and to secure their dominance. See, that's what proves you high value, Black man. Just that right there. You ain't got to get into no suit. What that mean? What does that mean? That means nothing. You don't have to do that. That doesn't mean anything. Because see, the thing that is most valuable about you, Black man, is the thing that's inside of you. And see, your opposition know that. And that's what they extract out of you, black man. That's what they extract out of you when you turn on your brother. When you become an agent of the gynocracy. When you become an agent of chaos. That's why they use us against us. Because they know not only will it work, but it will psychologically damage us even more. See? This why we tell black women in this space, you don't know what it is to wake up every day and be a black man. You don't know what it is to wake up every day with that type of stuff on your mind. You don't know what that's like. Just like we don't know what it's like and what y'all went through watching us being murdered. We don't know what that's like either. We don't know what that's like either. I'm talking about as a woman. As a man, we watched our women and our children get killed too. But I'm talking about as a woman, watching her father be castrated, watching her husbands and brothers being burnt and decapitated. We don't know how. I can't imagine that because I'm not a woman. I can't put that into words. But imagine waking up every day nervous to log into your Facebook because you might see rest in peace. Imagine that. Everybody want to kill us, but we're not high value. So why you want us to die? See, what this whole narrative is really proving, man, it's proving that a lot of you guys, man, y'all, a lot of you dudes are just like women. You're hypergamous. A lot of you dudes are hypergamous. That's why you're chasing Kevy Kev. That's why you're chasing old Kevy Kev, because you're hypergamous. Just like these women you talk about. You're chasing a bag too. You chasing a man with a bag too. I'm talking about, oh, these, these women, because these women ain't got, you just like them. You're hypergamous too. You run around here chasing Kevy Kev. You're proving your hypergamy. You're proving it. Obsidian wasn't enough. He ain't blow up big enough. Angry Man ain't blow up big enough. See, they didn't blow up big as Kevy, as old Kevy Kev. They ain't blow up as old Kevy Kev. Just like a woman. Hypergamy. You dudes are hypergamous. Male hypergamy. That is another thing that this narrative has proven. That's what it's proven. It's a lot of male hypergamy running around here too. A lot of you guys weren't here for no message. You weren't here to learn no game or give no game. You were here looking for a daddy, just like these women. And I ain't talking about a biological one either. You know what I'm talking about. You was on here looking for Zaddy, and you came to the manosphere just like these women did. See, now Kevin, oh, Kevy Kev, that's Zaddy now, right? And you know, Zaddy could never do no wrong. You know, in the beginning of a relationship, y'all, when the beginning of a relationship, you with your girl, you Zaddy, you can do nothing wrong. The first 3 months to a year, you could do no wrong. So let's see if this high value argument, how long it lasts through the second wave of COVID. Let's see how long it lasts. Because right now, y'all are in what they call it, the anniversary stage. You know? It's lit. So let's see if let's see if you're still in love with Zaddy 6 months from now. See how you feel about Zaddy in 6 months. You know? Cause you cause you know chicks that play games, they get dudes for different seasons. So you know during the wintertime they want to settle down. Oh, you my boo. Oh, you my boo. It's cold. Turn the heat on. You know, that's how they playing old Kevy Kev right now. Oh, you ain't Kevin. Oh, you just mad at Kevin. Oh, Kevin. Oh, Kevy Kev. Y'all just hating on Kevy Kev. No, you just want to ride in his magic fanny pack. Nobody's hating on that man. What the masculine mercenaries are doing, what we always do, we're surgeons. We dissect narratives. But nobody could talk about Zaddy, right? Nobody could talk about him. Can't talk about don't talk about your Zaddy. See, I get it. I get it. But you just gotta understand what you're showing us. You gotta understand what you're showing us. Pardon me, y'all. Shout out to Gold Professor. He say, but yet we are told to get over it. There is no empathy for the black man, being that we are still viewed as property, waiting to be put for an auction. Yeah. Shout out to my man Gold Professor, man. Shout out to AM, man. He said facts. I didn't even think about that. Laugh out loud. As soon as Buddy blew up, they was on his jock. Whoa. Double M, hashtag boss movement. Indeed. 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 Nobody see, that's what this whole narrative is proving. A lot of you dudes were cheerleaders, you know. A lot of you dudes were manosphere busted babies. You were little manosphere thoughts. You're just waiting to be thoughted out, right? See Dots are hypergamous. Why you think they call it dots? Because when the dots come out at night, that they looking for the best candidate for whatever timing they on at that time. See, dots don't always come out trying to get some money off a dude. Nah, sometimes a dot just want to come out and smut out for the night. Get drunk, pop pills, and just get slaughtered out. That's what y'all was doing. Panel prostituting, getting slaughtered out on Zaddy Obsidian's panel. Now all y'all done, clicked y'all heels over the old Kevy Kev little strip. You know, you know. And Obsidian, he likes being a bottom. Don't you, Obsidian? You like being someone's bottom. You know. At the end of the day, you can always count on all Obsidian. That's what you like. Oh, bottom boy. Bottoms up. That's what he is. See, he running around the YouTube streets defending and uplifting the high value man narrative. He's a bottom. He helping Daddy. He's a bottom. He's a bottom. I know I make some crazy, parallels, but I mean, come on. It is what it is. The man's a bottom. He's running around fighting tooth and nail, going on platforms, bombing on dudes, threatening the flag channels. He's a bottom. He's a bottom. Bottom baby. Oh, bottom baby. Bottom baby. Baby bottle pop. But see, this is what this narrative is proving. And it's exposing. He's the voice of the everyday guy. Yeah. He's the voice of the everyday guy. The everyday guy, your normal everyday guy who comes from the gynocracy is a maggle. See, I pay attention to everything. The voice of the everyday guy. I'm not the everyday guy, Obsidian. You are. Little trick stick. That's you. And see, all you brothers who agree with that, this is why he's attacking y'all now. Because now that he done jumped to the high value man argument, he's like, well, hey, why do you have a problem with it? Why do you have a problem with it? He's expecting y'all to follow him. See? He's expecting y'all to follow it. Shout out to my brother Ebo Sosa. He said, I had to come out the shadows and double up for this one, fam, man. I appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna check the cash apps in a minute, man. I appreciate y'all. But this is what this narrative is proving about the men in this space. This space was not as important to guys as it may have seemed. See, this is why I was overprotective about the space, Sister Georgie Porgy, and you my little homie. I ain't got no problem with you. But this is why I was barking at y'all and keeping y'all away. I was making sure y'all would never come. That's why. Because what we see now, these dudes were not prepared to coexist with women. And y'all know that. The majority of the men in this space cannot coexist with women. They can't. They can't handle the shit. And it's being shown. It's being shown. That's why that's what the pushback came from. That's where it came from. Because the masculine mercenaries knew that these dudes were not built like that. We knew it already. We knew that. We knew that they could not take these women coming around here. We knew that already. So we like, no, we gotta hold these women back until we get these dudes right, and then we could let them in, or if we ever decide to, or at least prepare our brothers for if they leave the space, because we know a lot of these dudes was vagina deprived. So we already knew that a lot of these guys was on that. They just was here for that. But we were protecting the integrity of this space. And this narrative just made the rest of the dudes throw in the towel. Say, yeah, man, it's about the women, man. It's all about the women. They won. It's over. That's what it. At this point, and this is why it's important. You gotta support. You have to support us, cause we the last of the Mohegans, brothers. We the last of the Mohegans. And when I say the last of the Mohegans, I'm not just saying amongst us men. I'm talking about amongst black women. You hear all these black women talking about there ain't no good men out here no more. You know what they talking about? They talking about the maggle infestation. That's what they talking about. They saying that it's not enough men like the masculine mercenaries to go around. It's not enough. Just like we say, it's not enough for them to go around. See? See? And this narrative just proved just how much men were really on the Maggle side of the game. They were on the Maggle fence. Because see, any man that live his life and his whole mentality is encompassed around women is a Maggle. Because that's what your mama teach you. To go out and do every goddamn thing and bring it back home to her while she sit on her ass and drink Pepsi. That's gynocratic. Well, it don't matter if these women are taking these men and taking their money because they got enough money to go around. That's gynocratic. Oh my God. Do you hear that? Yo, your boy old Kevy Kev, he said that. Listen to that. That don't sound like an old gynocratic woman. That's gynocratic. Why hating on that man? Get your money. But we know how you get your money. You see? And that's the problem. The integrity. I just said the women are complaining about what? Ain't no real men left. It ain't enough real men to go around. They ain't talking about it ain't enough black men with money. They talking about the men with integrity. The men that'll actually say no about some shit and mean it. And don't care about how she goddamn feel. That's what they miss. They miss that. You know why? Because all dudes want is some pussy. And that's what this whole high value shit proved too. That's all it's about. Go be a better man. Go make you some more money, you know. So you can get a better shot at a 92 octane, a 93 octane. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. And it's not about getting with them women and keeping them. Mm-mm. It's just your shot at scoring. So that's it. That's it. And most of the men in this space, that's all they want. And old Kevy Kev know that. And he just found a little niche to capitalize. That's all that is. So shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the share button. Donate to the show. Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Y'all go ahead and donate to the show. I appreciate all the donations. Salute to everybody in the building. All the masculine mercenaries in the building. All the madam mercenaries. Salute to all of y'all, man. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shout out the Cash Apps. And then we're going to wrap it up. Shout out to my brother, Young Manhood. He said, keep speaking the truth, bro. Appreciate you. Shout out to my man, Ebo Sosa, for hitting the Cash App. He says, salute from the Shadow Realm, fam. Salute. And shout out to the Crimson Cure. I appreciate you. Much love. Much love, man. Salute to all of y'all in the chat. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all go and check out last night's stream. Make sure y'all go and check that out. Personal development versus vaginal acquirement. Make sure y'all go and check that out. Make sure y'all stay tuned for all new content coming right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Make sure if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Salute to y'all for tuning in tonight. Once again, like I said, I appreciate all the love and the support. I appreciate all the donations. I appreciate it. This is DS1 Ross to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, brothers, we are our own agency. We are our own agency. Double in, double up. Keep the pride, hold the line. That's what we do. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.